Welcome back to my playthrough of The Witcher 3 DLC, Blood and Wine, everybody. I'm Mental Fox, and I thank you for joining me again. We are here at the tourney here in Toussaint. If we look at our map, you can see that this is where we are. And our current quest is to find Palmerin and ask him to take you to the Duchess. And we want to go see the Duchess because she's going to have some more information about the other victims. And after what we learned in the last episode, we want to know as much about the victims as we can. And the Duchess is our best chance for that. So we're going to walk over here and speak with this guy. Our good buddy, Baron Palmerin de Lanfel.
Need to speak to the Duchess, urgently.
All right, you scamps. Story's done. Go find your parents.
But the Palmerin, what about the story of Regis and the dragon?
A tale's for another time. But take a good look at the man who stands before you now. This is Geralt of Rivia, the master witcher who lent his valiant hand to the defeat of the giant Goliath.
Master Witcher, is it true virtue always trumps villainy?
Yeah, virtue always triumphs. No, the stronger wins. Not always, but it's worth being good. That sounds pretty good.
Not always. Could go either way. Sometimes virtue wins, sometimes villainy gets the upper hand. Still worth being good.
But why? If it doesn't mean you'll win.
Palmerin's story. Think back. A decent man attracts other good folk, makes friends he can count on. A rogue? Well, he can only count on other rogues. And who would you rather have for a friend?
A man of virtue?
I must agree. Now, that will do for questions. Go find your parents.
Good job, Geralt.
Her Knight and Highness has doubtless arrived at the tourney grounds to watch the battle in the arena. If we hurry, we'll be in time to speak with her before the spectacle begins.
Lead the way.
Lead the way, man. I'll just follow you.
Who's fighting? Nilfgaardian gladiators?
Close, but not quite. As you will soon see.
Ooh. Oh, he's got his tail.
Fight a shaelmaar? With only some bells on its tail to confuse it, slow it down?
Whatever is the problem? The beast is a gift from the Emperor, no less.
shaelmaar. I don't think I know that one. Huh. Let's see, we could say nothing's the matter, shouldn't torture it like that, or the whole thing's dangerous. I think the whole thing's just pretty dangerous.
This is dangerous. Bells on its tail aren't enough.
I saw a spectacle of the sort at the arena in Nuremberg. There, a knight defeated a shaelmaar with bells on its tail.
Might have gotten lucky. Shaelmaar might have been lame. Who knows? Only a witcher has a real chance against a healthy shaelmaar. And that's not even every witcher. Besides which, releasing a monster that dangerous in front of a crowd, plain irresponsible.
Yeah. Who's gonna face him?
Who's going to fight the beast?
Guillaume, the young man you met.
No way.
Yeah. Mentioned he'd promised his heart's capture a monster trophy.
Great love demands great sacrifices.
Alright. Oh, jeez. Well, the heck with him. Let's go see the Duchess.
Let's go.
Don't get too cocky, kid.
I dedicate my imminent victory to fair Lady Vivian.
She seemed a little uncomfortable. Maybe she's just worried about him.
The fight shall have to end first. We must wait.
The thing looks like it'd be hard to fight. It's all armored up. Trying to catch the bells.
Got a bad feeling about this.
Whoa, look at that thing. Oh no, Guillaume! One of the bells dislodged. He's not done. Uh-oh.
Damn it.
Behind you, Guillaume. Guillaume. You went flying, man.
We have to help him.
But Bard up there just playing music. Okay, I know nothing about shalmars. At least I don't think I do. Let's see here. Okay, we already saw all this. Defeat the shaelmaar. I don't know if we have anything about shaelmars in our bestiary. Oh, here's the Beast of Beauclair. This is what we've come here for. Well, let's take a moment to read about this, shall we? The Beast of Beauclair. Eyewitnesses to gruesome monster attacks always have a hard time describing the creature in question. The beasts move quickly and often attack at night, while the witnesses are terrified and primarily concerned with fleeing for their lives. As a result, witchers quite often have no inkling what creature they face until they find tracks or otherwise establish something for themselves. Such was the case with the beast tormenting Beauclair. Geralt knew it was deadly, elusive, and fiendishly clever. Everything else he heard was clearly the product of imaginations fed by fear of a dangerous predator. Now, shaelmaar, I don't even know what category he's going to be in. He looks kind of like an elemental, but he's not in here. I don't think I've faced one of these things before, but I'm going to scroll through all this anyway just to see if I do have information on him in here. And it's kind of looking like I don't, huh? Oh, shaelmaar's right there. Shaelmaar is a relict? Really? Huh. The Earth's innards are home to mighty, strange, and fearsome beasts. Were they ever to decide to ramble up to the surface, we'd all be gutted the very first day of the invasion. Ramus Vendenrats, Mahakam Foreman. Shaelmaars spend most of their lives deep underground, having no contact with the world up above. At times, however, a shaelmaar will dig its way to the surface and devour any men within its reach. Yeah, look at those teeth. Some shaelmaars also burrow tunnels close to the surface, collapsing buildings and causing tremors in the process. Since shaelmaars are blind, they find their way by sensing vibrations and listening for sounds. Thus, the best tactic when fighting such a monster is to hurl something heavy or noisy against a nearby boulder or wall, then pray silently that the beast will roll towards the sound and knock itself out upon striking into the obstacle. We could use a salmon bomb against it, relic oil, and ard. So let's go ahead and prepare. Get a salmon bomb ready. Go to our bombs here. Huh. Okay, I already have it equipped. We're going to put some relic oil on our sword. I don't think I ever would have guessed that this was a relic. But that's what the bestiary says it is. Relic oil, we're going to put that on our sword. And it was recommended that we use, was it Ard? Where was he? Ard, okay. Huh, don't think I would have guessed that either. Okay, I got my Quen going. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ard. Okay, I used Ard, but it didn't seem to do much. Holy cow. He is going to be hard to hit, I have a feeling. Oh man, did you see him roll over that guy twice? Ard doesn't seem to do anything. Oh, why don't I just roll right into it? Am I doing any damage to this thing at all? What the heck? It's like I'm not doing any damage at all, and the dude's almost dead. What's going on? heck? Okay, I'm confused. Why am I not doing any damage? So is that Baron guy dead? Look at this. I'm not doing any damage to him at all. Ouch, and I'm dead. Well, I mean, I'm using what's been suggested to use against this guy, so... Ard was suggested. It doesn't seem like Ard is doing much of anything against him. And our sword certainly doesn't seem to be doing much.
Gotta keep it down.
Let's choose our bomb here. Okay, hitting it that way does nothing at all. So how can I get it to roll against the wall? That's what I don't know. Because that ain't doing nothing. Look at this. Just wasting our energies. Look at this. Oh, it's on its back. There we go. That did some damage to it. Take some health here. So... Come on now, roll against the wall here. Come on, do some rolling, dude. Come on, roll. Roll. Oh, man. That was not what I had in mind. Oh, darn it! Okay. There we go. Let's wail on it a bit. Okay, so that's the secret to get it to roll and fall on its back. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh! Well, that killed him. Oh, great. Man, I want to try to keep him alive. Well, it's just me and you, buddy. Oh, crap. Alright, that didn't do it. I need to get him to... Maybe if I stand against a wall, he'll come over here. And he'll roll into the wall. Come on, dude, do it. Come on. No, I'm over here. Dude. Bang, bang. I don't know how to make noises. Like I said... Oh, no. Damn it. Tease? Come on. There we go. Okay, we got a few good hits there. Man, I want to try to keep this guy alive, doggone it. It's not my fault that he ran right in the guy's way. Whoa! Oh, jeez! What the hell? Whoa! Well, at least we killed it. Not the way I wanted things to go, though.
The shalmar lies defeated by Geralt of Rivia, master of the witchering trade. Behold, as the last gasps of life seep from the beast.
Geralt doesn't look too pleased.
Master Geralt, do what you must. Finish the deed!
Finish the deed. Oh. Well, if she says to kill it, I guess we'd better kill it, huh? Besides, it's a monster. That's what Geralt does. He kills monsters.
The monster lies slain! The fight is done! Praised be the victors!
Oh, good. Good.
I am not as nimble as in my younger years.
Where's
You fought
Guillaume?
bravely. Thanks for your help.
There he is. He's still alive. Good.
Guillaume.
The lad came damned close to dying.
I'm fine. Not hurt at all. Vivian?
Smile as befits a hero and keep silent. Speech clearly pains you. She approaches.
Things did not go the way he wanted them to.
We must talk. Vivian.
You shall talk later, in the medic's tent.
Geralt, magnificent, breathtaking.
Your Grace.
We knew that to summon you was a brilliant idea. We are delighted, ravished to have struck upon it.
And I'm truly, honored.
See to our young hero. Hop, hop. For we must make off with Geralt. We should talk. We had been long awaiting your arrival. Had nearly lost hope. Then suddenly, that entrance, so spectacular.
A fight against a shalmar, arranging something like that for sport, bad idea. Geralt can't hold his tongue, he has to say it.
Your Grace. Shaelmars are dangerous creatures, even to knights in full plate armor.
Nonsense. In Toussaint,
Nonsense.
knights have battled beasts for mere glory since time immemorial. True. Guillaume suffered a few bumps, scars, and bruises, but in return gained eternal glory as he who slew the monster.
What about the crowd? Say the Shaelmar had vaulted into the stands. Would have been a massacre.
Geralt, though we value your fortuitous intervention in the arena, we would remind you your services have been retained, and as shall soon become clear, you will be generously compensated for completing another task altogether.
Alright, let's talk about the contract.
Your Grace, my contract. I'd like to discuss it.
Naturally, but not here. We shall need Damien. He led the investigation pending your arrival. But wherever could he be? Come, we must find him.
Poor Shalmar. I feel bad for the Shalmar. So she said Guillaume slayed the Shalmar. Are they going to get credit for it? It sounded like it.
Tell us, have you come alone? Or did Viscount Julian accompany you?
Wish to see Dandelion, Your Grace?
Yes. I mean, no. Yes. But solely to tell him we regret. Yes, deeply regret rescinding the death sentence we so justly handed down upon him. If we could turn back time, we would make certain he sat in a tower till he rotted. No, we would ensure he was broken on the wheel, then drawn, hanged, and quartered.
She's not too happy with Dandelion.
Ah, the very man we would entrust with these tasks. Damien de la Tour, captain of my personal guard.
Your Grace, Witcher.
Greetings.
Oh, let's give him the bad news.
Sorry to have to tell you, but the guardsman handling the last victim's body...
I know already. The creature in the cellar of Corvo Bianco. Was it the beast?
No. A bruxa, a kind of vampire. Not the beast, but tied to it in some way.
You know this how?
Through careful analysis of the evidence, both on the riverbank and at Corvo Bianco.
Do you mean to insinuate the investigation thus far has been sloppy?
Geralt insinuates nothing of the sort. We must listen to him attentively.
Let's see, it looks like Geralt's going to need some things here.
I examined the body of the beast's last victim. Might have found something. Need to analyze it. A quiet place, that's what I could use most right now. And maybe the help of an alchemist or a mage. Also like to hear all you know about the previous victims. Take it Sir de la Tour is my man for that.
Firstly, call me Damien, please. Secondly, you should know I spoke against summoning you here. I've heard much about you. You bring trouble, or thus far have, always. And we've enough trouble as it is. Yet we are capable of defeating the beast on our own, without an outsider's help. I've no doubt about it.
Damien, we settled the matter of the Witcher's employ some time past. Definitively. Since you have broached it nonetheless, let us discuss Geralt's pay. Are the legends true? Do Witchers usually demand that which you find at home, yet did not expect?
That which you find at home, yet did not expect. I guess I'm not real up on my Witcher lore, because that does not sound familiar at all. Not always.
Not quite, Your Grace. Law of surprise, it's something we invoke at times, but rarely. Usually we just take gold.
Disappointing. This law sounds rather romantic. On the other hand, on returning to the palace, we would likely find impatient petitioners or a set of sample fabrics for a new dress. Poor rewards, both. I fear you'd not have much use for any of the surprises we are likely to come upon. Thus, we've decided you shall receive the deed to a vineyard,
Cool.
Corvo Bianco, and a sum of coin. You will doubtless consider this adequate.
Wow.
Title to the vineyard shall be given to you at once. Surely you'll need lodgings while you hunt. The coin, however, will be yours only once you have slain the beast.
Lovely, generous gesture, Your Grace. Corvo Bianco. Isn't it the Duchy's temporary morgue?
Is it now? The Chancellery's bungled things again, we fear. Not to be left unsupervised for one instant. Yet, in its mood, a morgue should present minimal problems to a witcher. What's more, nothing enhances a wine's reputation better than a grim legend.
Thank you, Your Grace. I accept the contract, of course. But as I said before, I'll need some information.
So let's talk about the first victim. What do we know?
How'd it start? Who was the first victim?
Crespi was the first to die. He was famed once for his many glorious tournament victories. Then he grew old, hung up his sword, and took to winemaking.
Crespi was not loved by the wine merchants. He was ruthless in business and thought to cheat many a time. He asked us for a dispensation from all court ceremonies. We did not grant it. We could not. Once you've taken the oath of a knight, you remain a knight till death.
How'd he die? Where'd they find the body?
Quite unusual, the circumstance. He was at a feast when suddenly one of his fellow feastgoers noticed he was missing. The town watch found him an hour later. On his hands and knees, propped against the town pillory, his sword hanging from his neck. He had died of wounds inflicted with claws, not a weapon. Blows of great force.
So he died suddenly, but the body was on its knees, meaning someone posed it.
So it seems.
The second victim?
Second murder. Tell me what you know.
In the city there are certain nooks. No one reasonable ventures there after dark. Ramon Dulac's corpse was found in one such place. With the first murder, terror gripped the city. Its inhabitants grew wary, kept to safe areas. Consequently, news of the second victim came to us from a group of concerned cut-purses.
Criminals fear the beast? Telling in a way. Take it you've excluded the possibility that Ramon died at the hands of these bandits.
Do you believe me an amateur? Not hands, but claws killed Ramon Dulac. The wound was deep, clean.
His body was found in the gutter, dressed in nightshirt and cap, a pillow placed under his head, and his sword replaced by a bed warmer. Ramon Dulac, a knight who but a dozen years past was an advisor to our father, the Duke.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to make him look ridiculous. Maybe revenge was the motive.
It's not out of the question. Dulac had shady dealings with the criminal underworld, but no one ever came forth with concrete proof of any misdoings.
So both of the victims were older knights.
So, first two victims were knights, best years behind them.
The same could be said of the third. Sir Delacroix was wont to claim that in modern times knights face new challenges, enterprise being the latest addition to the chivalric virtues.
He made a veritable fortune in the grain trade. Palmerin even nicknamed him Sir de la Stinchi.
Found a coin pouch on his body. Contained florins dating from various times, hailing from different provinces of the Empire.
Delacroix loved coin, true, but had no patience for numismatics.
Lots of similarities between the victims. All the bodies were found in strange places under extraordinary circumstances. Seems the murderer, whoever or whatever it is, has some meaning to convey.
These were honorable men. We are horrified by the disdain, the disrespect with which they were treated. These were knights of Toussaint, Blast it!
Might be the point. From what you say, none was a model of virtue. Ever considered that's what the beast's trying to draw attention to?
All the murdered men were knights who swore fealty to the 5 chivalric virtues. And even if the
Knights of Toussaint swear fealty to what virtues exactly?
honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, and compassion.
Why those virtues?
5 virtues. Why are they so important to your knights?
Strange question.
Your Grace, forgive me. I'm a foreigner trying to understand another land's customs.
You are forgiven. According to legend, the virtues we cultivate were bestowed upon us by the Lady of the Lake. How we truly came to espouse them, none remember. In Toussaint, we believe men of low birth should be simple-hearted and obedient. We expect much more, however, of our knights. They are to be soldiers and courtiers, lords and servants. Thus, the need for clear moral guidelines. At the time of his dubbing, a knight vows to demonstrate throughout his life honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, and compassion.
I don't know. Sounds pretty good to me.
Beast seems to be pointing up moral decay, denouncing it. Victims were all humiliated. Might have been murdered to emphasize their lack of specific chivalric virtues.
Honor compromised by the pillory. Wisdom by ridicule. Generosity by a coin pouch shoved down a throat. It seems to fit, true, though not perfectly.
Can't discount the theory if it's on the lips of everyone in town. Say our reasoning's right. Next murder will be just as showy and denounce the victim's lack of the 4th virtue, valor. We can also assume that victim will be an elder knight.
Let's think. At the moment, all the knights are either at the tourney grounds or in the palace gardens. Our annual hare hunt shall begin there shortly. Have you heard of the custom?
Milton mentioned something. Seemed excited to prance around in a bunny costume. Not sure why. Hang on. Strange circumstances. A knight advanced in years. The famed cowardice of rabbits.
Could it be that simple? Is Milton de Palmerin the next victim?
Milton also knew Delacroix. Told me so down by the river.
Damien! To miss something so obvious. De Palmerin, Crespi, Delacroix, and Delac formed a knightly team. It was years ago, but
A team?
They were a team?
they were close friends, tightly knit, and as such earned the trust of our father, the Duke. We often witnessed him turn to them with delicate matters. Later, their paths diverged.
Unlikely to be a coincidence. Beast must know it too. It's a lead, I'm sure.
We need to find Milton.
Your Grace, we need to find Milton immediately.
Rather problematic. You see, the garden entertainments are due to start, and he's disguised as the hare, hiding somewhere, waiting for some tipsy courtiers to find him. The hare's hiding place is a carefully guarded secret.
We must call off the game at once.
First and foremost, we must remain calm. Damien, order the garden searched immediately, but discreetly. By no means can we disrupt the festivities. Panic will only incite the beast to strike sooner.
How does she know that?
And you, Witcher, follow me. My gardens, my night, I shall take the fall. A murder is out of the question. I will not allow it. Not near my palace. Horses? Ready our horses! Your Grace!
Scandalous. Did Geralt just take a look? Well, obvious there, Geralt.
What the hell? Why, I should... Your Highness,
Mind it doesn't get wrinkled. Onward! Hey! That is silk! Be careful! Give it to me!
He wanted to keep it. Beautiful. So it looks like the Palmerin or whatever his name is might be the next victim. Ooh!
Your grace seems right at home in the saddle.
Okay. We're following the Duchess, so let's get a move on here. Look out, little kids. I really don't want to run over you. New quests. No place like home. Alright, well, let's bring up our quest list. The Beast of Toussaint, has it been updated? Yes, so right here. Anna Henrietta's time was precious. To get an audience with her was never an easy feat. Even more so in those days, as the Duchess was overseeing a chivalric tourney playing out in the tourney grounds outside the walls of Toussaint's capital. Yet in the end, Geralt faced the one who had summoned him. As they related what each had learned about the beast, thus pooling their knowledge and hypotheses, they deduced the likely identity of its next victim, who could very well prove to be Milton de Peyrac. So we got a new quest. Is it this one here? No place like home. Let's see. Everyone who has even a passing acquaintance with Geralt of Rivia knows it was very rare for the Witcher to be paid before completing a contract. Retainers or down payments, however, were another story. Those would often be given him by the best of employers, those who had no intention of backing out of their side of the bargain, and who wanted the job done and done well above all else. In this regard, Anna Henrietta stood out as one of the best employers Geralt had ever had. Why is that, you ask, dear reader? Why, because in exchange for agreeing to kill the Beast of Beauclair, she gave Geralt the deed to the Corvo Bianco vineyard, and promised further payment in gold as soon as Geralt completed the job. Say what you will about her, but no one can deny Anna Henrietta's generosity. Yeah, that is very, very generous. What's this one here? I don't remember seeing this one here. The Warble of a Smitten Knight. Tradition has sanctified two codes of conduct in Toussaint: the teachings of the prophet Lebioda and the chivalric principles which guide its knights. These latter call for young men to prove their abilities through feats of daring during tourneys. One such knight, Guillaume, sought to stand out from the rest by fighting a shalmar, and was injured as a result. Afterwards, he pleaded with Geralt to visit him in the medic's tent. He said he had a very urgent matter to discuss. Okay, well, we'll go talk to him, don't worry. So right now, our current quest, we're just supposed to follow the Duchess into the palace gardens. That is what we are going to do. I think our characters have been updated, though. Damien de la Tour, he's the gruff guy who wasn't too happy about hiring Geralt. One of the people Geralt encountered at the Beauclair court was Captain Damien de la Tour, the captain of the Ducal Guard. He was absolutely and unconditionally, to say unthinkingly would be unfair, yet not entirely inaccurate, devoted to his position and worshipped the ground the Duchess walked on. If you want my personal opinion, he was most definitely besotted with her. He came across as a typical soldier, in other words, a thick-headed lackey who, seeing Geralt, immediately decided he must prove who had the more massive unmentionables. Geralt treated this challenge with dispassionate superiority, yet accepted it nevertheless, and in doing so earned himself another enemy. Okay. So there's new text here. So, while searching for the beast, the Duchess proved that when the need arose, she was able to throw off the chains of convention and get her hands dirty with direct action alongside the Witcher, even if she had to do so in a state of relative... I do not know how to pronounce that word, so I'm not even going to try, but I'm going to guess they're talking about the fact that her dress is all ripped up. Alright, well, let's keep following her. Come on, Roach, speed it up. Whoa, 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 coming through. Is this part of the game?
It's here, just round the corner.
Okay, dismount.
We must go to where the game is being held.
Okay, let's go.
Participants must find a unicorn's horn, a golden fish, and a phoenix egg. With these in hand, they can deduce where the hare, Milton, hides.
Mean we need to find those things too?
We've no other option. But time is of the essence, so we shall have to break the rules.
Okay. Follow the Duchess. We're still following the Duchess.
On second thought, through here. I shall show you where the hunt plays out. Then we will split up. You will get hold of the unicorn horn and the golden fish, while I nab the phoenix egg. That will be quickest.
Golden fish?
Golden fish. Do I need a rod or a net?
Please, Geralt. It's not a real fish. Look there, towards the water. See the lights? The hunters are trying to hook the fish from boats. You must simply dive in and find it.
Okay.
The unicorn. How do I catch it?
It's terribly skittish, true, but I'm sure you will find a way to earn its trust. It runs round over there, look.
Aw.
The golden fish and the horn both contain things or clues that will help us find Milton. Once you have fish and horn, find me among the other phoenix egg hunters. All clear? Then let's get to it.
Alright, let's get to it. Alright, our quest has been updated. We are to look for the unicorn, and we're also supposed to retrieve the golden fish from the pond. So we're going to do the fish first, I guess. If I can figure out how to get down to the pond. So we're going to go down... what? Is there a path around here that I could follow? I wanted to stop and meditate to get my potions back and to get my health back, but I don't think there's time for that. Alright, we're going to keep running down this path here. What? Geralt's just kind of taking his time, trotting down here. Oh, we still have a long way to go. Let's pick up the pace a little bit. This is a much larger garden than I thought it was going to be. Okay, go this way, I guess. Oh, I think I took a wrong turn. No, we're good. This will take us down to the water.
Golden fish should be easy to spot once I'm under.
Well, we could use our Witcher senses. Somewhere in a circle out here. Look at them all looking for it. It's pretty cool. Well, it's gonna be out here somewhere. What the blazes?
In the water? Perhaps that's the way to do it.
Sure, if you're a...
Is this it? And... whoops. Oh, crud. Hold on. I wanted to examine it. Okay, I'm gonna... Alright, come on, get over there. What the... Is this not it? Crap. Well, I went to examine it and unfortunately hit the wrong button. Okay, here we go. Let's try this again. Try to examine it. Candy. Okay, that's just some candy. Okay, what is this, like a whole bunch of these things under here? Come on, Geralt, you can swim faster than that. This one's looking kind of glowy. I think this might be it. Candy. Okay, maybe not. Why is that one all glowy? Alright, well, that's not what we're looking for either. Boy, it's awful dark down here. Another one over here, maybe. What? Oh. Well, here's another one. I'm gonna run out of breath. Come on, Geralt, speed it up, man. Toffee. Oh, brother. I need to catch my breath. Another one over here. Hey, we got it. Geralt's a cheater. Oh, no.
Hey, wait. Stop. It's important.
King Cormorant, sire, accept this offering we bring. Prithee cast upon us your merciful eye, and bear before us its secrets.
Oh man, he got there quick.
As the moon is heavily coursed of trace, in my domain I await that moment of grace, when a soul of good or ill repute brings me a gift, fitting tribute.
Geralt doesn't even care. A key.
A key.
Alright. Now we need to look for the unicorn.
He's ruined the game.
Aww. Geralt, you ruined the game, man. Gosh, Geralt. You all stick in the mud. You're no fun at all. Alright, now we need to go look for the unicorn, so let's go do that. Eat a little bit of dried fish while we're swimming here, get my health up just in case I fall from a great distance or something. It'd be embarrassing to die during a treasure hunt, scavenger hunt, or whatever you want to call this. Okay, let's get to the shore.
It's positively useless. She can't possibly see a thing.
What precisely is that?
An abstract work, gentlemen. The future of art.
Okay, painter there, showing off her goods. Alright, this thing has me running straight up this hill. Coming through. Which way?
Master Witcher, here to hunt the beast.
Where's this unicorn gonna be? Up here. Let's see if we can get up here. Here we go. Look how pretty that horse is.
Perhaps an apple will work. Or some sweets.
We would not be in this predicament, dear sister, were you still a virgin.
Oh my gosh.
Do you really wish to have this conversation again? Here and now?
Hush, or you'll spook the beast. We shall try the sweets.
Hey folks, gonna have to ruin your fun. Sorry.
Geralt just goes waltzing in there. Well, I think we all knew that wasn't going to work. Use some Axie on him. Use your Witcher senses to find a treat for the unicorn. Okay, well, we're going to find a treat. We're not going to use Axie. A treat. Looking for a treat.
Cold game's not likely to tempt a unicorn.
Cold game? Oh, cold game like food.
Think unicorns. Rainbows, little girls, sweets maybe?
Maybe.
How dare he?
Take the cookie to the unicorn to gain its trust. Okay. Alright, Geralt's just going to slowly walk over here to this unicorn wherever it went. There it is down the hill there. Yep, Geralt's just taking his time with that fragrant cake in his hands. Unicorn with quotes around it.
Doesn't have a sweet tooth, damn it.
Oh. Okay, doesn't have a sweet tooth. So we need to go back up here and find another treat. Okay, Geralt, you can put that away. Let's see, over here is...
Crispy apple.
An apple.
Should like that like any other damn horse.
That's right, like any other damn horse. Take the apple to the unicorn. Oh, Geralt's going to take his time again. Geralt is very slow when he carries small objects in his left hand. I can't make him run or anything. So we're just going to saunter over here. We don't want to spook the beast. Oh crap, am I going to be able to get over this fence? Yeah, no problem. Oh my. Alright, unicorn.
Yum yum.
Yum yum. Yum yum. An apple.
Easy.
Clue from the horn of a unicorn. Alright, let's meet the Duchess to assemble our clues.
Have you noticed all the guards?
I can't get through that. Gotta go around.
A fruitful hunt to you, Witcher.
Oh, thanks. That's very kind of you.
If you please, Your Grace.
We do not please. We act out of the highest necessity. All shall be explained later.
Give it here.
But it's against the rules.
I am the rules. Geralt! At last.
Oh, it didn't take that long.
Got a key and a clue.
And I've another. Show me yours. Who wrote this drivel? I begin like a groan, hollowed out with ease, then end like a mouse, with a head of hard cheese.
So, I begin like a groan, hollowed out with ease, then end like a mouse with a head of hard cheese. I don't know what that means. End like a mouse. I don't know, the pantry? Like the door to the pantry groans when you open it? I don't know.
Mice and cheese. Palace pantry, maybe?
No.
Oh.
The hare is obliged to hide here in the gardens.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know the rules.
If we take groan, hollow it out and fill it with ease. The letters, that is.
Oh, she's good.
Green. Then mouse, but starting with what heads hard cheese.
Oh gosh, she's really good.
Why, it's greenhouse.
Pretty clever. And it sounds right to me.
There are several greenhouses in the gardens, but only one with a door that locks, and the key to it looks just like the one we found.
Greenhouse it is then. Let's go.
Oh, we completed the Beast of Toussaint quest? Really? That completed the quest? Okay.
Wait here.
Oh. He just like shoves her aside. She doesn't want to wait. Oh no! This is very James Bond.
What the botch?
What the botch? I'm gonna start saying that. What the botch?
What was that?
Ooh. Ooh. It's very resourceful of you, Geralt. Oh, man. Step into my lair. Oh my gosh. We already know that he could kind of disappear and change shape.
I'm here.
This belonged to you, maybe?
It did, but you may keep it. I've a new one. I do not know you. I've done you no harm. Yet first you butchered a Bruxer who was dear to me. Now you pursue me. Why?
You've killed 4 innocent people, at least.
And you? How many innocents have you cut down?
Conversation's not about me, many or none. Yeah, this conversation is not about me. Is that how I should respond, though? I don't know. Let's talk to this guy.
Plenty. Even more of the guilty, though. You're next.
You're next.
I think not. You see, I've something to do still.
More murders?
Just one. Not counting yours.
Ooh. Look at this guy. He's cool looking. Oh crap, I don't even know what the heck he is. Okay. The Beast of Beauclair. We have a new quest called Blood Run. We're supposed to fight the Beast. When word of yet another murder reached the tourney participants, panic broke out among them. Geralt, affected by no such emotion, remained on the killer's tail as they rushed helter-skelter through the streets of Beauclair. The Witcher finally cornered the murderer in an old abandoned storehouse. This is exactly what I did not want to happen. I am not ready for a battle. I have no potions available. This is exactly not what I wanted to have happen. So we completed the Beast of Toussaint. Nice, it put it right at the top. So, where were we? Geralt and Anna Henrietta rushed like rabbits through the palace gardens. Ironically, at the time, the gardens were the venue for a game of Hunt the Hare. Milton had been assigned to the title role. The knight, having donned a bunny rabbit costume, sat hiding in the gardens, waiting to be found by the game's participants based on clues they would win, or they could win, by completing various challenges. Yet the Duchess and the Witcher could spare no time for such nonsense and set out to win the clues by breaking the rules. Having assembled the clues, Geralt and Anna Henrietta had concluded that Milton was hiding in a greenhouse. They had set off to find him post-haste. Alas, they were too late. Amidst lush vegetation, they found Milton's rapidly cooling corpse. The murderer stood over it. As the Witcher stepped towards him, the killer dashed off. Thus ended the first stage of Geralt's investigation, and thus began his mad pursuit of the murderer. Ah, man, this sucks. I mean, look at my inventory. I have no swallow potions, and I already took my echidna decoction, or did I? Did I take it? You know what? Maybe I didn't. Good, I didn't. So echidna decoction is what I'm going to have to take here. I think it's really like my only option to heal myself while I fight this guy. So we're going to go ahead and take that. I have no idea what this guy is, so I don't even know how to fight him. The Beast of Beauclair, well, there you go. We don't know anything about him, but there's a picture of him. He's kind of cool looking. And he does indeed have very long claws. He is in the Beasts section of the bestiary. And when you fight beasts, let's see, what do you put on your sword for beasts? I mean, we could try it. I don't know if it'll work or not. But do I have a beast oil? Beast oil. I'm going to put it on there and see if it makes any difference. And now we're going to try to fight this guy. I am not too happy about it. Ouch. Okay, that is definitely not how I want things to start off. Ouch. Okay, so we're going to... Oh man, my pants are on fire. Let's do a quick armor repair here. I have... where's my armor repair stuff? Right here. Armor repair kits. I'm gonna have to repair my trousers. My trousers are up to 90%. We're pretty good there. Oh, damn it. Okay, then. Well, maybe we weren't really meant to fight him at this point. Yeah, maybe that's just him getting away. Whoa. What the...
You want to stay where you are. Regenerate.
I know you're in trouble. I can help.
I'll help myself.
No, he's my friend.
What the hell? Who was that guy? Alright. Well, I went through all that, or tried to go through all that preparation.
Yes, Geralt, it's me.
What?
Regis? You alright?
All is well. All's in order. Wounds such as these heal on vampires in moments. But we've not seen one another in ages, my friend. At least in human terms, that is.
How's this even possible? Last I saw you...
I was a bubbling, shapeless smear, having been rather spectacularly melted into a column of a certain castle. In somewhat better shape now, as you can see. Hardly peak form, mind you, but were I human, folk would think me a demigod, I dare say.
I'm sorry. What happened, it was my fault. Never got a chance to apologize.
No need, Geralt. Bygones. I did not have to join you on that expedition. No one twisted my arm.
So how did you regenerate?
Miraculous regeneration. How do you manage it?
I had help. From the one you hunt.
Him? How? And what have you been doing all these years?
Not the time nor place for such stories. I suspect we'll get a chance to speak at ease and at length later. Now, however, we must deal with the reason that brought us both here.
Huh. Well, what brings you back after all these years?
So you being here, it's no coincidence?
Your powers of deduction seem to have waned not one bit. I'm happy. I came here for Detlef. I fear he's become entangled, landed himself in serious trouble.
So that's his name. He's your friend?
You might call it that. Though Detlef is, how would you humans put it, more bestial than I am. But not to worry, I'm working on him.
Haven't exactly done a great job with that. He's killed one knight since I got here, at least 3 others before I arrived.
For good reason, I'm sure. Understand, Detlef is not some decadent shit who kills for sport, or to assuage a dryness of throat or a dullness of mood.
Oh gosh. So yeah, tell me about these good... I don't know, man. Can I ask him all of these? I don't know.
Seem pretty damn sure of that.
I am, because I know him very well. Despite appearances to the contrary, you two are quite alike. You've both noble hearts, yet you both are wont to perform ignoble deeds. When circumstances force you to, of course. Remember the year 964?
That was 3 centuries ago.
Blind fear gripped Rivia, Lyria, and Spala. Women and children were dying. Their mutilated, dismembered corpses littered the fields.
Brute of Lyria. Read about it. Chewed up almost 200, then fell to a common poacher supposedly armed with a dagger blessed by some prophet.
It fell to Detlef, who then found a poacher asleep in the brush near his snares and dropped the fiend's corpse at his feet. And thus, a legend was born.
So, why did he kill the monster?
Vampires rarely help humans. Must have had his own agenda, hunting the beast.
You err. He slew it for one reason alone. The monster killed a lad who once, in the street, had offered Detlef an apple, expecting nothing in return.
Terribly noble of him.
You do not have a monopoly on altruism, my friend. Vilgefortz melted my body. Detlef found what was left. As per our codex, he had a choice. To leave me where I was, or to care for me and nurture my remains. He chose the latter. Regenerated me at no small expense in his own blood. Do you know what that means to a vampire? The gravity of the endeavor?
Probably same thing it means to a human. You owe him your life.
Much more than that. The act itself made us blood brethren. A bond so strong humans cannot even imagine. Which is why I know something ill is afoot.
Always had an overdeveloped sense of empathy.
Each vampire has a unique talent. One they hone over centuries. It's precisely what renders us so difficult to classify. Detlef's trump card is his herd instinct. His tribal propensity. In point of fact, he prefers the company of lesser vampires and shuns that of humans. If he walks among you, killing egregiously, it can only mean something's upset him immensely.
Yeah, what the heck could have angered him? I wonder if that team of elder knights did something to him or his friends or family.
Anything specific? Some set of things that'd be likely to set him off?
How should I say this? Detlef doesn't understand men, their world, its rules, its conventions. He's naive in a sense. He doesn't comprehend your games, knows not what it means to lie, deceive.
Suggesting he's maladjusted and venting his rage.
I'm suggesting maladjustment can at times breed conflict. But is it the case this time? I cannot say, but intend to find out.
Well, we gotta find him.
Gotta find him before something upsets him even more and all Beauclair is awash with blood.
Well, we share a cause then, just like the old days.
Not entirely. I mean, when I find him, you know.
I know you've a contract on his head. Yet your true task is to stop the beast killing, not necessarily to kill the beast, am I right?
All in all, sure.
Let us find him. By the time we do, I hope I'll have convinced you Detlef is no monster.
Fine, all right already. But for now, evidence is stacking up against him.
Hear that?
The posse. Knights must have tracked me here.
I prefer they not find me here. I've makeshift quarters at Mère Lachaise Long Cemetery. We'll meet there.
See you.
Witcher, we flew here as fast as our courses would carry us. Yet I fear we're late all the same. Pray, where is the beast?
Still investigating. About to inspect this site. Withdraw your men before they trample all over the evidence.
Sirs, we must let the Witcher do his work. Milton's murder cannot go unavenged.
Oh, and we completed that quest, and Geralt is pretty much dead. I don't even know how he's still alive. He has no health at all. Oh, wow. Lots of new characters being added. Holy cow, look at that guy's name. But we are going to read up on our quests and learn about all these characters in the next episode because I need to end this play session right now. Yeah. Lots of stuff going on here. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this play session. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, why don't you let me know by leaving me a like or a comment. Thanks for watching. Hope you join me again in the next episode.